So much a layoff. Expect something like 1 hour 10 minutes maximum. Maybe sekangaba lower than that, but kule range leyo 1 hour 10 minutes. Then that will be the winner. The winner yet namuhla itawu range lapho 1 hour 5 to 10. Okay. It might even go higher pending ukuthi lo muntu unakahlele ekhaya bekendani.
All right.
Was he training or bekahlele nje. But it will go, yeah.
All right. Beautiful stuff to see. Now, like I say, 16 minutes into the race so far. And one of the top athletes in the country when it comes to road races, Nkululeko Gama, is taking a lead. 17 minutes already into the race. Now, just to take a short break so that Babetrus, Nami, myself, we just grab a glass of water. We'll also give you a short commentary of what's taking place on the field. We might be sitting here, but we don't know the difficulties that are taking place on the road. We don't know the ins and outs of what's taking place there at the actual field reporter is going to take us through what's happening. To you, Linda Dlamini, engabe ngosi kuhamba njani umgwaqo in terms of traffic, controllable, anything that has to do with what you've noted. And I know that you take full attention in specific things. Over to you, Ngosi.
Yes, njengoba sibona ukuthi Nkululeko lana ungathi usalida lana la sihamba khona ke Fabrice lana sona sethembelihle siyawulela khona sawulela khona eWoodlands kwabe sesisiye ukela embangweni nasukela embangweni sesishaya kaQobonga siyakhumbula ukuthi sidawenyukela eTulu engathi sibheka kuMahwalala bese sesiyabuya setown kodwa ke la sesekhona khona nyalo sesethembelihle usalida Nkululeko ngicabanga ukuthi nawubuka le gap lafuna kuyithatha nyalo yes babambene but thina sibheka ngathi sibheka ngale kubumantu asingeni la ethembelihle ngathi siyeMontessori i10 kilometers iyangena ingena khona eMontessori kodwa ke le 21 kilometers iyaqhubeka ibheka khona ngale ungathi ufuna ukubheka ngakubomantsholo kancane kodwa ke njengoba ngisho ngathi itabe seseyiwelela khona eWoodlands
where he's explained that when you go to Montessori, the road that goes to Montessori, that's where the 10 kilometers will be taking off. Otherwise, for 21, they are still proceeding. Now, we saw Nkululeko Gama still in the lead. Sikhulume nje ngesikhathi Gama nangibuka nje on my time 19 minutes. Now, he's so far taken a lead, Nkululeko Gama. And he couldn't wait. To you, knowing him on a personal capacity, would you now so far give him chances? 20 minutes into the race.
20 minutes into the race, nangikhuluma nge-world record ya 102. Ngikhuluma nge-national record ya 107. Ngikhuluma nge-international nangjani ya 58. It's still early.
All right. Now, with Nkululeko Gama, of course, still leading within 20 minutes. Once again, he's driving near or close by, should I say,
wa celebrate because kusho lokukhulu kuye lokho ukuthi siyamshiya nyalo nje senyukela khona la eWoodlands complex Fabrice uhamba yedwa ke nkululeko gama ngicaba ukuthi kumthokothisile ke lokho ukuthi usomshile le celebration ngicaba ukuthi umbonile naye washo ukuthi ngamjuba ngamshiya ngicaba ukuthi kusho lokukhulu lokho Fabrice. Amateki lawagqokile lawafakile ready for le weather yanamuhla lethala phasi lokho imanti but ngicaba ukuthi sohamba yedwa sofuna kucacisa yena nkululeko sasinazivela nje la complex eWoodlands vele utaba ahamba yedwa. Back to you Fabrice.
Beautiful stuff from Linda Dlamini. Nkululeko Kama still leading the race. Uyamuva Linda Dlamini ukuthi uveta ukuthi vele the pace lahamba ngayo. I think nangimuva kahle umlangeni. Ufunze na facial reaction yakhe Nkululeko Kama ukuthi uthimisele kanganani.
Kwathi le route kuthi hamba njani loku celebrate kwakhe nkululeko wherever he celebrated it meant ukuthi uyayadi le ndzaba la tayihamba he knows the route so nakajima he knew ukuthi I will have difficulty la unele kwenza that hardly waba like I'm done so he might vele. If he has trained well, kulo 2 years we've been away. If he's trained well, kule route yale nangjane nyalo, yeah, I may as well give him the race yanamuhla.
Beautiful stuff from Babe Masita Tusi, who is an official, a lecturer under the Athletic Association. Beautiful stuff. We're going to once again taking a look at the pictures that are live.
Lengikhulume ngawo ukuthi irace itawuphelela kuphi ngisho ngathi this is a good route for our athletes nangibuka le slope nje lesuka kuso nyalo noma le steep ngibona nkululeko wahamba yedwa kanjena it's promising.
No, it's promising ukuthi
utawuhamba embili.
It's a given
lokho.
Mosi nangibuka sikhathi Babe Masitesi into the race of we are 24 minutes into the race.
Even if we can be 24 minutes, nangabe nasibuka ku trainer, nangabe lo move trainile le route uyayadi. So uyadi, nawe na uyadi kahle le route la siya khona. Ubuka le just look at le nangjani. Ngicansi we've been to races kanye nawo. Sale sibona ukuthi balandzelana njani. Uba like about 50 meters behind. But nyalo ngicansi lona it's above 200 meters lese kabashiye ngayo so he's going to back to Prince of Wales like this.
Quite impressive. Looking at the time, things are going very well for one of the top athletes in this race. 25 minutes into the race. I think Babe Masita, you are quite impressed with the pace. Mhlawumbe nje kungaba kunika sithombe umbukele ukuthi engabe nkululeko sofa. Look at behind him.
Yeah.
No one is showing up, which means a chances sofa singasho ukuthi 50-60%. So it's a race 50-60%. I'm not saying so it's 50-60%. Maybe just to, I'm trying to look at the background so that I can give the viewer the idea where he could be. But he's past Woodlands, so somewhere, yes.
It's in sports, and athletics, you have not won until you've crossed the finish line. If you go to London Marathon, Boston Marathon, you find athletes falling just 200 meters to the finish line. There was a race. 2 Africans, they went to that race.
True.
One African fell sekatofika finish line. The leading athlete after falling wabona lona sikawile bekalida wawa wachamuka lo number 2 wamenca. But lo leading wathi nakacetha kushaya i-finish line waphinza wajika wayombutha wamweta i-finish line amthwele.
Thina buka nale commitment nawe sesiyasukuma futhi kwakuchaza Mbamba
kuloko kimi disqualification.
True.
Assistant to an athlete, we don't assist any other. You can assist asukume eme ngetinyawo aqhubeka atihambele.
All right, now we are just giving you live pictures coming. If you know the area, this is the secret. Now Eswatini, wehla endase Eswatini, then coming here, we can see on the screen where he is right now. It's by the traffic circle Eswatini, going to the likes of Mbabane, Makolokole, Tulu, Ngoyoyo. This is where he is.
Lapha ngicabanga ukuthi la sesikhona khona. La sengambalela khona ukuthi maybe sengingasho ukuthi it's a hilltop nakanyuka a hilltop. Waze wenyuka a hilltop, definitely is going to Prince of Wales alone.
Utsite umnika over an hour, but he looks like he could pass that hour. It could be under the hour. Who knows? He could use maybe 55
That's
minutes.
what I said to you. If he has been training and he did train on the road, I gave him Prince of Wales to go and celebrate a Prince of Wales.
About printers, yes. When you talk about printers, you know, as sprinters, not printers, sprinters, we have the likes of Subsiso Masenjo and everything, and they are leading in the country. But let's talk about now the road races. We seem to have talent. Now,
I once shared something with some other people ministry. What we are doing in the country, sprinting it's not ours. They sprint because of natural talent, but our talent is hidden road running. That is where I'm sure nangabe sitabe singakalungi kahle to the next Olympics, if you can give sitinike kahle as a country, sitinike kahle isikhathi siyende kahle road running, our gold kuma Olympics, it's gonna come from road running. They are there, yes. They are there.
But we can match them.
We can. Swaziland, we can. Eswatini, we can. Isiketshe kancane nyalo nawubuka i-performance ya Bolt yasibusiso Mathenjwa kuma Olympics. You could see ukuthi the boy tried his level best.
True.
But bese kwala kona ukuthi aye ku-final. Bese yabuka ukuthi simephi. Dinengiyebo letimvo leti sibamba ukuthi singefiki kuma-final or kuphi kuphi. But nale nanginjane yethu ngisasho ukuthi ibhaca ka-road running. Maphungwana avuka ekuphi avuke ayekala vumisa ugijima khona. It does not need to go to high performance. It does not need that money. There is a lot of money involved, but yeah.
Now 30 minutes into the race so far, and so far the latest pictures we have, Nkululeko Gama is leading, and of course we are live. If you just woke up, you are in the house, you're wondering what's happening on Eswatini TV, this is the live edition of the Mbabane Half Marathon. We're giving you live pictures. One way that we do it best. We give you what you want. We meet you at the point of your need. This one way we also promote a health living. We are live. On the move, wherever you are, Eswatini TV app, you can catch the edition live. I'm not saying that you should be on the road drive and watch on your, in your phone mobile, but you can make sure that wherever you are, when you get in the office, wherever you're seated, wherever you are in this morning, wherever you're going to be engaged with different activities, we are live on YouTube and we are live on Eswatini TV app. I'm in the company of Masita to see our in-house, I would say, so far now, athletics where ukhuluma history athletes where utsi if nguleko gama can go to the Olympics, there is hope for the nation. Asikhulume ngama distance ke babe tusikuthi na ubuka kuma Olympics kugijinywa 1.5 meters 1000 meters nguleko gama will need ngiyabekisa nje ngaye ngoba he's leading so far. Paris 2022, would it be ready for him to attend?
Paris 2022, no.
No, I mean, Paris 2024.
2020, no, if we talk of 2022 is just knocking
yes,
in
Paris
the door.
2024, sorry. Yes.
The boy needs to prepare. He needs to prepare.
2024, is it late?
Yeah, it's not late. It's not late if we've got everything. I don't follow support. I follow everything. I train kahle. Maybe we can even kube neliswati linye lelitawusukuma lithi liswati, let me, how much are you earning, boy? Let me give you that money. Go and sit at home and prepare yourself for Paris 2024. I'm telling you, something can happen.
But mfune sicale kuma African Championship babe Masita ukuthi sikhona ukucucela nabo Kenya,
Kenya,
Ethiopia.
Like I said, inzaba yabo Kenya. I want to do away with, yes, we have sprinters. So Bolt is from
yes.
No, the USN Bolt.
Yes, Usain Bolt. Yes.
Was
the actual Bolt.
The actual Bolt was a Jamaica.
Yes, was a Jamaica.
They are good in sprints.
Yes.
Lapho sekutawuta bo coach,
yes.
Coach Mabuza will come in. So ubuka nalo muntu nje. Lokwakheka kwalo muntu. Uthi lo muntu lona indlela yakheke ngayo. We as eMaswati kufuna sikubuke nalokho, like nyalo ngicabanga ukuthi nangijanele kahle.
33 minutes and 40 seconds into the race so far, and I can tell you surprises have been noted. Mhlawumbe nje just talking about science, sesenginika lithuba nje ukuthi abasitatsela tithombe bakhona nje ukuthwala lokahle so that's basically. We've talked about road races and nangibuka in terms of as a country baye bathi level yokhanze ukuthi mhlawumbe in terms of the lemigwaqo there's a bit of stiffness. Get in terms of preparations of the athletes.
We are sit because when we go to this internet ufuna uclimatize umdlali.
True.
If I were to take sihlangu nje nasito hamba siyodlala outside, kan siyodlala bo DRC Congo, they will go and train a big band where it is hot. Now we are running here in Mbabane today. Someone looks like Stegi. Okay, maybe Stegi it's a bit high, but someone looks like a Vomisa.
A big band.
Yeah, la big band ngeke le race ya Mbabane. And in senzamba wayihati lena njani. So those things it does affect kakhulu. We give that athlete time. Ahambe ayela daw race akhona.
I'm glad I'm with you today. 35 minutes into the race so far. And of course, I'll tell you one thing. It's beautiful to be here. And it's a beautiful thing to be in the company of this man, to see Masita from the Athletic Association. We're going to take a short break. And when we come back, we give you the live pictures of where so far the edition is. The question is Ngulele Kogama still in the front line? We get that after the break.
Ngabukela ke washa umkhukhu every Sunday at 3 p.m.
When you choose your adventures, you do so with an open heart and a desire of wonder. You choose a path to awaken your senses, to feel the rush of life overwhelm you, a world to make you look up and realize just how inspiring this life can be. You ask, and we give you the royal experience. Arrive and awaken your heart. Explore life in ways only thought possible in your dreams. There are but a few places on earth so special, so unique, and so spectacular, where it becomes to all have the one and only royal experience. That day when you look deep into your heart and leap into an ancient world so very different from your own, where magic, beauty, and love are shared forever, then you will have a royal experience. There is just one place on earth where the people make you feel a part of their kingdom, where you just might volunteer to awaken spirits, enrich minds, and work alongside communities to build, motivate, and inspire. This is truly the royal experience. When you beyond the ordinary, beyond time. Discover just how far you go to expand your understanding of life's greatest mysteries. There's just one place on this planet with so much to offer. Now is the time for you to have the royal experience.
Growing up in a big family, there weren't always enough seats at the table, so we started eating on the floor so that we could enjoy our food and cokes together. I kept that tradition in my own family to remind us that the most important part of any meal is being together.
Brains on the Go Season 10 is back on your screens with a new presenter and a new host. This show is in the Lubombo region, where we will meet 15 students from 15 different schools. Join us every Thursday at 6 p.m. and find out who will be the actual winner.
We are still with you, Eswatini TV. We are live here at Hospital Hill. The time is 5 minutes after 7. That's the time here in the Kingdom of Eswatini. But for the race, so far they have gone for 40 minutes since the race started. 40 minutes since the race started. So they are near to the finishing point. I'm hearing our in-house analyst in that. I mean, at some point we'll once again cross over to him. He's the field reporter today to give us the clear picture of what's happening. Remember, if you're just joining us, is that this is the half marathon, Mbabane half marathon. It started at Prince followed by 5 kilometers. Different main stakeholders are on board. Talk about the City Council of Mbabane, the main person in charge of the race, the title organizer. Talk about Eswatini Mobile also being in charge. As here at Hospital here, Eswatini TV playing a key role, Eswatini Athletic Association, and of course all other stakeholders that maybe I might not mention, but whoever that is involved, we take this opportunity to once again thank you and applaud your involvement. 41 minutes so far since the race started. Wherever you are, remember we are live on YouTube, we are live on Eswatini TV app, and of course wherever you are in the house, comfort of your seat, you can watch it. I'm in a company of someone, once again, someone, talk about professionally, talk about science-wise, talk about, in terms of knowing the ins and out, he has the understanding of athletics. He's also involved in the development of the Athletic Association. But before I go to Mr. Tusi Masite to just give us an analysis, I understand Linda Dlamini, our field reporter, is ready to give us in a quick update wherever they are right now. To you, Dlamini, where is Nguleleko Kama? Is he
about the distance number 2 i-distance lengasho ukuthi iphose ifike kilometer noma 800 meters, but ke Fabrice ngicaba ukuthi ukutshengisa kona lokho because thina nasehla nalapha ngase Scott siyojakela khona eseklini kumanzana bekangaqhamuki ke number 2 mhlamba nyathi road bese sesewukela ngasemagesini singena futhi eMbabane clinic, but kwanyalo ngicaba ukuthi itinvo Fabrice lengingadisho nangibuka mine la eStiphini ngilafaka khona limasela kakhulu yena enkululeko Fabrice because unaso lestamina. Yes, now sekwehlela wonke umuntu vele uyakhululeka, but ngicaba ukuthi yena afike aqaqise khona kakhulu la kwenyukela khona nyalo nje sihamba zone 2 njoba ngishilo ngathi ucelebrate ke nasenyukela khona eThembelihle siyovelela khona eWoodlands bekavele acacisile ukuthi ihambela yethu sawubona ke Fabrice ukuthi le distance uta maintain nayo njoba ngishilo ukuthi la kwenyukela khona kancane uvele acacise. Back to you Fabrice.
From I'm
sport somebody. The athlete, if I talk of an athlete, I don't talk of someone who's running. I talk of anyone who's doing sport.
Yes.
I'm just looking at the confidence, the face he's wearing. He's confident about the race, which is very important. Now we are partaker in any sport. The boy is confident. Njengoba ngishito ukuthi know the race ngikansi naye noma ngambota ukuthi ukwayigijima yini noma ngakagijima kule route, but ugijime enzaweni lephose ifana nayo. He knows the route, he knows the ups and the downs.
He always specializes over 21 kilometers.
Yes.
But now I'm making 42, for instance. How do you think he could perform?
I think I can answer that question after he has finished the 21. I can tell you about his strength the moment I get a kitchen.
44 minutes into the race, Nguleleko Kama from Umbuthu Eswatini Defence Force Athletics Club is leading so far. Imkwaqo ithulile kusho ukuthi i-communication vele kumasipala sive sase takamuti tase Mbabane, the communication has been quite well, so nothing is disturbing the road users. As we can see, also the athlete is in a perfect form. Sikhulume ma stiffnesses lesiyabonile Mr. Masite ukuthi kuyasitha at some point for an athlete like on a personal capacity. Do you think he used these roads in his training? Kubuka ukuthi tawuhamba isikhathi esinganani?
Noma ngabe akayisebenzisi the road per se, but where he has been training, it must include must include
low levels.
La kwehlela khona. So nangabe ajime lapho, this road is his. knowing Mbabane yabona yeah it will be a first of kind. Nasikhuluma ngewafa last edition of wafa I think it was taken by a South African. He came to train on the route. Wayifundza kahle wambona futhi nankululeko, because that's another thing that you need to do. If you're going to play Barcelona,
train on the field.
No, you don't train on the field. Watch them train. Take their videos, watch them train.
Awiphinze babe masithi uthi nangabe sesenkhulumeni the bigger picture of sports.
What?
Nangabe utawudlala nami wente njani?
Go and watch me train. See my games that I've played. Bese soyabuya ke so ngadlala nami. You have seen my weaknesses, you've seen everything ngami. Then ngwenda on the pitch. Bongadlali nami. But nyalo siyodlala nami sengifocusile, sengiyazi singakushaya kuphi. Even boxing.
Ngisabuka nguleko gama. I would say I'm very much impressed with your analysis, Mr. Tusi. Fetangayo ufunzile babe gama ukuthi nafuna ukuthi ukujime ube number 1. Ufuna ukuthi iphathe njani?
Yeah. Okay. I will talk of lemvo yabo clean sport. That is what WADA
is emphasizing
these days.
Now
we've got the
World Anti-Doping
Agency.
Yes.
They've been records they got set in the world. Bolt nje I understand this. Bamthathele one of his. He had 9 gold medals from Olympics, but he inyesated because watfolakala ukuthi udophile. So see we as Swazis, if emaswati nangabe khona lesifuna kwenda in sports, let's put drugs aside. And
wow. We now going also to once again cross over to our field reporter. The race is already 47 minutes so far into the race. Over to you, Ndatamini. What are your notices? What are your concerns? What are your observations? What have you noticed so far with Ngululeko Kama leading after 47 minutes so far?
Ngululeko ke sokugijima about 50 minutes. So njoba ngishilo ngathi uthi hambela yedwa nje Ngululeko uyabonakala ukuthi ude nale pressure lo mfakela kula ngemuva. Nyalo so racer against time. Lengicabanga ukuthi ufuna kwakha le record kulokugijima kwakhe. Step sakugcina ke lesi lengicabanga ukuthi sinaso lesitawuvelela khona nyalo sesitawuvelela la mhlamba nyathi road lapha pass eseclean bese singena khona emva kwelitshe siwelele khona emagesini bese about 50 minutes lamgijimile lengicabanga ukuthi that's a record. Nawubuka le distance ubuka nalesikhathi at the moment and ubuka nalomuntu lamlandzelako lengemuva ukuthi ngishilo kuqala ngathi umuntu lamlandzelako kunesigaba mhlambe kune distance le about kilometer because yena usangena lengase Checkers nje nyalo lokungikhuluma unyalo uyajoga nje nawumbuka ukuthi uyathi hambela nje solwela ukuthi afike ngala la kahle khona la kubekele khona then bese soyayicetha indlela. Fabrice mhlambe nebabukele emakhaya ngicabanga ukuthi I record ithi 1 hour 2 minutes I record yena what 2 minutes lengicabanga ukuthi nawe uyibuka le nakhuza la hamba ngayo because njoba ngishilo ukuthi sele step sekugcina ku 10 minutes angabe sacedzile but kutaya ukuthi le la kubekele khona utabe sesodvonsa kanganani yena sodvonsela kanganani but na Ngululeko iglucose labeka vele ashilo ukuthi uyadzinga lamandla ukuthi aqhubeke amboost sese hilltop sise clean nje nyalo siyangena kumhlamba nyathi road bese siyangena khona emva kwelitshe i-record ungathi utayishaya yena but sitawubona njengoba nyalo iyanyuka nale pace yakhe njengoba ngishilo ukuthi la kubekele khona i-pace iyenyuka unebalandzeli ke Ngululeko njengoba sibona ukuthi emgwaqweni wonke mpusha back to you Fabrice, back to your studio.
Beautiful stuff, of course, Ndatamini. If I'm checking my time, This is 50 minutes into the race. So my main question, can you use 10 minutes from Hilltop to Prince of Wales as an athlete, if you know Mbabane? From Hilltop to Prince of Wales, can you
bekhona bengifuna ukukhuluma ngako about this. We have races in the country. We have wafa, we have Mbabane. Sometimes ukhanza ukuthi aphayilishene.
True.
An athlete will run here, but because ufuna imali, benza gijima lenye race. But this one, we have been out for 2 years. Why don't we break this record, la 102, la Isaac Smelane, la nini na? We can't, because nasigijime imbube itolo, kutawuta lo munye na race. Now athletics Eswatini is now trying to come on board to regulate lama races. Give the athletes, okay, you shouldn't give them athletes enough time to race, but athletes agati guti the race lena angikijim.
51 minutes so far into the game, into the race. 51 minutes. The record is 1 hour, 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
So he's got about 9 minutes or 10 minutes. You know, yeah, but he's almost there. But do you think he can beat this record and reach Prince of Wales?
Looking like what you wear yourself as an athlete tells a lot. La ngephandle. Kuba nema psychologist, kuba nabo what. There is this psychologist lo Mbabane government. I don't know, I've forgotten his name. Logo nje. He can win the race, he can break the record. Angilati selizele rasa. Nangthi ngobuka kuma archives aka athletics Eswatini. Ngifuna kubuka that record la Isaac Smelane. Angisalati ukuthi la 90 bani.
But selikhona so 1
so
hour 2 minutes.
1 hour 2 minutes.
21 kilometers.
21 kilometers.
Angadi break namuhla, but is it possible? Now, as you look at on the screen, this is Ngulile Kokama, of course, in the lead, cars right and left, center, everywhere around him. Sieve, of course, singasho ukuthi takamutita se Mbabane, tise mkwaqeni, tiyamcheka, tiyamvusela, bayamdumsela. 52 minutes into the race so far. Ngulile Kokama with those, bumpy roads that we can see on the screen. Could he break the record and reach Prince of Wales before 1 hour 2 minutes? And of course, that he can break this record of 1 hour 2 minutes. But you concerned, but if maybe it's not even to break the record, let's say it does 1 hour 3 or 4 minutes.
No,
it's still an achievement
that
from
will
someone
be
who has
very
competed
great.
for 2 years. Yes,
that will be very great. Ngiko ngithi le non-competent he is into sport. He was using that time to train. Airborne.
Beautiful stuff. If you're wondering how is the time looking, 54 minutes into the race. 54 minutes into the race. So if you can imagine now, 54 minutes into the race, you have to think of 80 minutes because the record says it's 1 hour 2 minutes. So is Ngulile Kokama going to this record? 54 minutes and some seconds on the side. You can imagine. So Tatkamga Emakesin so far. Maybe time, you never know what would happen, but at this point in time is that my question remains, can you leave this area where he is before Ufike Magasin, who's Ufike Prince of Wales in the next 8 minutes? Who knows? Let's see, maybe with his pace he could. That encourages you as an athlete.
Yeah. And line up. Cheer these athletes up. There is a lot lokwakheka kola kuye. Kube kusebholeni. Bengidawuthi kuba ngilo number 12.
Yes. support.
ababuye ke labo number 12 beme la mgwaqweni
So labo
babukele
sibabonako ngibona number 12 nje.
yes sibona bo number 12 nya
Yeah, wow. I'm glad. I'm happy that I'm in the company of Mr. Tusi. And as you can see, of course, Nkululeko Kama. The pace is increasing. I think he can feel it. That is at the finishing line increasing. Now, sangasho ukuthi nangabe wathi Mbabane usethuthana nasemuva kwelitshe. I think that's the area now athi kahle ngathi on the left side kune butchery, kune small potros and everything. Now athi Mbabane kahle singasho ukuthi usemuva kwelitshe. 55 minutes into the race so far. He's promising. The record is 1 hour 2 minutes. That is a given. He is so far convincing us that 95% he is number one. I think the camera person is trying to give us the first reaction. Our Buge first reaction, Babetus. What are you getting from him? What he's thinking right now?
I think now he's thinking of breaking the record. But mina ngisangal break the record because when you come to sport, especially athletics, you have never won until you've crossed the finish line.
Yes.
You see.
So number 2 can still come from somewhere.
Number 2 can still come. Like it happened, I think it's Nigeria or which games, where that this athlete, wakanza countryman, ang number 1, but awile pants. Wamthatha, wahamba uyucrossa yena. Waphinzwa wabuya, but all that money that was supposed to go to him, wathi ngicela kuyinika my countrymen. Even the state, I think it was a Nigerian or something. Even wathatha the mali wathi uyamnikelela. Uyampha yonke.
That's what we want.
That's what we want to see in sports.
There you have it. You're wondering how is the time looking for Nkululeko Kama. 57 minutes into the race so far. We're going to take a short break. I would say a short break. I want it to be a short break because by the time we come
bringing you the hottest music videos and live studio interviews with your favorite celebrities. We are giving you a front row seat to the latest fashion trends as well as your weekend gig guide. Join us live on social media and call in to send in your shout-outs. Catch This Weekend Eswatini every Friday at 5:30 p.m. live on Eswatini TV.
Nomalungelo Thilu Jele. Dream It, Achieve It is a program that encourages entrepreneurship skills for creative, unique business ideas that foster a proactive and independent youth. Be sure not to miss our Season 3 under the theme Youth Empowerment every Saturday at 10 a.m. on Eswatini TV.
Ngabukela ke washa umkhukhu every Sunday at 3 p.m.
You haven't lost us. so far, going for 1 hour, 59 minutes and some seconds before a minute, 1 hour. So we will have to see if the record will be broken another time, because Nguleko Gama so far Ngana city center are coming down for Ministry of Home Affairs, if you know the area, police, Mbabane police station. So you have to understand that he will have to break town to Prince of Wales. So it is quite unachievable. To see, what are you seeing? 1 hour already. We've already touched 1 hour. He's left with 2 minutes. Yes.
In that one, Mr. Fabrice, yes, ngiyabona world record. Njengoba ngishito ukuthi sibuyaphi.
True.
Sibuya COVID isibhuqabhuqile. But nangibuka lo 1 hour, ngibuka 107 i national record. Yalo Isaac.
Yes.
Yeah. It's 107.
National record.
National record. Lena ngikhuluma nge-world record.
World record.
Kuthi nasingahamba nyalo sithi uyalishaya le record.
So 7 minutes is what I'm achieving.
So yeah. Angayibhitha.
The world record is 1 hour 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Leya la kangwane.
The national record that is kept by you specifically, because you've got all the archives and information.
Yeah.
It's 1 hour 7 minutes.
1 hour.
So let's try 1 hour more. So 1 hour.
Dastile. Gune dust lenganani.
I will
We've used the 2 years maybe to do that. Who knows?
I will quickly request that we rush to the pictures wherever Ngululeko could be, or where maybe, who knows, things have changed. What if the number 2 has already taken 1 hour already 2 minutes, so which means he is in the near stages of the finishing point. According to Mr. Tusi, quick correction, the 1 hour 2 minutes, it's a world record, but a country record, Eswatini national record, is 1 hour 7 minutes. I'm correct, right?
Yeah.
So let's keep talking while we're waiting for the live pictures. He is to break to the record. He does it. If he does that to you, would you rate him road athlete in the country under the 21 kilometers?
I go 21 kilometer. I will give him. Although, maybe we might consider that, and as an official though, I will need to go and recheck, remeasure the route. Consider, but in times, so we stay do hamba le route leya. Ngibuka ukuthi ikahle yini. Nakungathiwa record, i-world record, will it stand? Yabo, i-right le route. Yeah, masipala waseMbabane uyente kahle with isito lwa athletics Eswatini. Yeah. 1
hour 3 minutes of into the race. So Ngululeko Kama, wherever he is, or his number 2 or his number 3, whoever it is, they're less before they can break the record. We're waiting for the live pictures, of course, of the leading athlete on the race so far to see what's happening. Remember that they started around close to 6:30, so 1 hour. It is close to 6:30 as we speak. So the race is still on. Beautiful stuff were done by City Council, the main organizer, Eswatini Mobile, Eswatini TV, to ensure that we get the live pictures. This man right to me on my right, he is the technical development officer of how things work around athletics. Njengana ukuthi akuvetile ukuthi he traveled the road, this road they're using today, 3 times to ensure that no mistakes. All things are ticked, are okayed. Boxes were ticked. 1 hour 4 minutes so far into the race. The expectations is quite high. We've got the nervousness. We want to see what's going to happen. But maybe for you, do you think all the men guns in terms of 21 kilometers, all the top athletes, do you think they are already in this race. Because if they all came, we could have seen them maybe second or third. I don't think all the guns did attend the race.
They might have, they might be in the race,
there he is.
but nasikhuluma preparation. If we talk of a race or any sporting activity, you have to prepare.
Yes.
This boy prepared well. No matter record. If we will go under 1:07, you know, he will go even under 1 hour. Okay, somewhere between 1:07, 1:08, 1:07, 1:06. I'll put this be happy.
2 years without a break. I will have to apologize for our camera person, of course. I think the stiffness of the hill is making him uncomfortable to take the live visuals. But now he has got him properly. Beautiful pictures for whoever that is taking that. This is 1 hour, 5 minutes. Now, I think people would have to know where okay. utawucamukela la singasho ukuthi utawucamukela la World Vision now at World Vision,
World Vision,
yes, the UN building, yes, so utawucamukela ku UN building so far, but it's 1 hour and 6 minutes, so it's hard to tell that at this point he can break the record, but who knows, he could, maybe miracles could be made in 1 minute, but so far it is an the hill here left, but his main area where we can just give you a location wherever you are in Manzini, Mbabane, Stegi, Mafutseni, and Hlangano, Shiselweni, Big Ben Lavumisa. It's around the area where it's around the area of would see 7 minutes already, so the record is not broken, so he cannot break the record. It's already 1 hour 7 minutes, but Nangbuga, he can maybe make sure that he's not beyond 1 hour 15 minutes, because at least that's what we want.
That's what we want, yeah. That's what we want,
yes.
yeah.
But 2 years
go break, let's be such that if he can take the correct rest, to another race, he will break this record. We will have a new national record. New national record. We can have it. Focus forget about money. You will make more money if he goes to Olympics at 21. He will make more money. Kodwa nje ukuthi next week kutabane maybe kutabane na wafa next month afune kuya wafa he hasn't recovered kahle ma systems akhe ukuthi am affect vele lokho isikhathi sakhe la tawufika sishaye lena it won't be, because nyalo sikhuluma ukuthi he's now working against time. He has already won the race. When he celebrated earlier on, he was winning the race lapho. But isithi ngoba nyalo noma ngawa aqhubeka agijime
noma angema kancane
yeah, he's still number 1. Uphi number 2 wakhe? Okay, maybe bangasikhomba kuthi number 2 wakhe, how far is number 2?
I like being in the company of this man. He has the confidence. He has the understanding of this sport. Great analyst. When you talk about Athletic Association, official, he is Babe Tusi Masita, and he has all the involvement. We're waiting for the live pictures, of course, of what's happening on the ground. Remember, the race is divided in 3 categories. It's 21, it's 10 kilometers, and it's 5 kilometers. I'm checking my time, 1 hour, 9 minutes. We are hoping at least he shouldn't go beyond 1 hour, 15 to 20 minutes, just at least. That's 21 kilometers. He's so far our top athlete when we talk about road races, 21 kilometers. Now, I think we need to hear from the ground. Over to you, Linda Tamini. If my memory serves me well, so tell us what you're seeing from the athlete. Now, if I'm looking on the screen to see, I think he's close by Mbabane Alliance Church. If you know where Mbabane Alliance Church is, he's taking this right turn, but Mbabane on his left. We can't see it on the camera, but he's on the left. I think some of the people you can see there's a water point there, so he's coming through this area. Mbabane Alliance Church. There is a park there on the left. Gune park on his side, so this is a way of just drawing the picture to the viewer at home. There is a left, there's a park on his left, so he's crossed that. So far he's decided he's so far gone for 1 hour 10 minutes into the race. We do not have any idea how far is the second person who is after him, but Somnigil, he's the winner.
He's the winner.
And
he's the winner.
What
He's
are the
done
lessons,
it.
What are the lessons that he should personally going to the upcoming races? What should he pick? Yes, but before I talk to you, Linda Dlamini is on the ground. Dlamini, so far 1 hour 10 minutes into the race, 1 hour 11 minutes into the race. What have you noted? What are your concerns and what are your observations to you, Dlamini?
Yes, Fabrice, ngicabanga ukuthi selection park la sikhona khona nguleko kule 21 kilometers usolo uhamba yedwa laba labanye lasebajoyinile ngibo labe 5 kilometers laba joyinile la selection park sesiyovelela khona bangagijimi bangangena emgwaqweni le fatigue uyayibona more especially la kwenyukela khona benkulumeka ngerecord kungathi liyala irecord kuthi alishaye ngicabanga ukuthi njoba ngishilo ngathi sesithe lesikhathi ngicabanga sithi ithombe lethu naye la kunema potholes khona
As much as we couldn't get the latest comments from you, but we got an idea of what you're saying. Coming to St. Mark's. This is St. Mark's Primary School on the left side. I think there is St. Mark's Primary School. That's where so far they are. So now to come to St. Mark's Primary School, Wetlela Mbabane Park, then they will be already at Prince of Wales. So like I said, Babetus, we have to make sure that look at that road runner as well, another social person trying to race with him. That's quite so far 1 hour 13 minutes. So we have to make sure that he does not maybe go beyond 1 hour 20 minutes. Yeah. But so far, guaranteed, he's by St. Mark's Primary School. On the left, that's where St. Mark's Primary School is. Yes. To you, yes.
Maybe to the athlete, locally, ekhaya, usangaqala ukugijima. We've got athletes that can break this record. We've got Veli, we've got Sfiso. There are quite a lot. I can count.
Okay. Back to you, Linda Dlamini. He's about to finish. I think in the next 3 to 5 minutes he should be at the finishing point. But to you, Mr. Dlamini, I think one key question I want to ask, what was his target? Maybe that's the things you ask him when he finishes. But to you, what are the observations so far?
Yes, Fabrice, njoba ubona ukuthi lana singase St. Mark's sindlula khona e-primary siyondlula khona e-high school. Vele sesiyanga khona sekuya ngemsheya wendoda. Sesiyovelela khona e-Coronation Park. La bese sesiyogcinela khona ke e-Prince of Wales la betabe awina khona yena nkululeko. Na ubuka vele ngicaba ukuthi ku impossible ukuthi nyalo angete awina nkululeko ngoba usolo uhamba yedwa. Bengishilo nakuqala ngathi uyivulile le gap. Yes, bonakala Fabrice timbawu te fatigue tiyabonakala timbawu te fatigue ukuthi tikhona kodwa ngicaba ukuthi nako lokho kwentiwa ukuthi uhlele isikhathi lesithe angadlali sabajoyinile ke nalaba 5 kilometers but yena nkululeko uthambela about 500 meters away from finishing line lekhona Prince of Wales sekehlela nyalo la sendlula khona eSt. Mark's high school sewuka emawukeleni ase Coronation Park kuyehlela yes ungambona ngathi usoyagijima vele soyalibona likhenane naliya ngesheya so tawina yena Nkululeko ngicabanga ukuthi he is a specialist vele dinvo takhe leti i21 kilometers ekuwineni naye soyabona ngingako asangeta nemandla ekugcina simbonile ke kube netinkinga ke Fabrice nabo babukeli tinkinga temandi lapha nawundlula khona ngase uyofika eMbabane clinic undlula emagesini ngicabanga sile la motor points bekunetinkinga nyana but nasifika ngala ngase okay futhi ngicabanga ukuthi baka Sports Council sibabonile ukuthi bayawati umsebenzi emanti siwabonile bamnika naye simbonile atithela ngawo emanti noma ngabe iweather inje Fabrice ngicabanga ukuthi beka wadzinga lamanti so sekhona ekuwineni sendlula khona eclub siyongena khona ePrince of Wales lengicabanga ukuthi njoba ngishilo ngasi likhenane soyalibona is about to win i-race yekuqala in almost 2 years yena Nkululeko Gama yes naye lenye naba labanye be 5 kilometers sebabuyile nabo lengicabanga ukuthi bathokotile kakhulu but ngicabanga ukuthi the peak the highlight of the day nguye Nkululeko nang angena Nkululeko endlula khona emsakatweni wemoya yes Nkululeko Gama yes nguye Nkululeko Gama loya uyoshaya yona record Nkululeko Gama 21 kilometers naba 5 kilometers bangena ba
our field reporter Linda Tamini, and of course 1 hour 17 minutes so far was the time that used by Nkululeko Gama to finish the race. 1 hour 17 minutes. Like we said, we did not want him
to break
120 at
least
117.
Yeah. Even though 115 Bokulumenga, you were right. It's like you were with this boy training. You talked to this boy before a competition. It's only that as a psychologist, a psychologist, the boy did not think about breaking the record. He only thought about winning the race, which he did. But to win a race is only athletics Eswatini. If team yake, which is EUDF, and anyone involved, if we can work together, we can break this record. It's not so many years. Ngilkhanzeka athletics belvelel khona.
Asesimuve ke yena Nkululeko Gama, the winner of today. Nkululeko Gama, he's getting maybe a bit of breathing, because once an athlete stops, the breathing is so high, so he needs to catch up. But I want to hear from him, Nkululeko Gama, after winning the race, after 1 hour 17 minutes. This is Nkululeko Gama. Nkululeko Gama, congratulations to you, Linda Tamini.
Yes, as ngipredictile ekseni Nkululeko ngim-interviewile ekseni it's like bengadi kuthi nguye iwinner ye21 kilometers. Nkululeko ushilo na ukuqala lapha ukuthi ivele iweather mhlambe ayisiyo lengathi ivuma kakhulu and now awuseko fit. Uhappy kanganani 21 kilometers uspecialist man?
Ngihappy nje kakhulu ngoba lokho ngibonile umgwaco hayi my heel stored but inhlanhla leyo lebalingani bami lengisuke nabo bakhonile kungisethela ipace ngakhanzathi aba strong ehilini so ngabe sengiyakhonela ukuthi ngihambe
mhlambe sabakhumbuta babukeli ukuthi nawufika nawundlula eThembelihle so uwelela eWoodlands la celebrate khona wafike wathi wamshiya wahamba toti wayefika ezone 2 ingabe lokumshiya eThembelihle boso ubonile ukuthi sohambile
angisheshe ngambona ukuthi ngiyabeka gijima asethele pace wathi nakathathe mandi ngasho ukuthi hayi waphela ke manje ngoba ngiyathi Themanda kufuna uthathe so uhambe amakhilomitha amangaki ngambona angena thathe manda ngabona soyema ngasho ukuthi hayi sengiwinile kanjani.
Angingathathi iglory yakho Nkululeko nayi medal yakho ngicela ukuthi kumele bakubone uyithatha yo medal wongmeya. Yes, Mayor uTonika yena Nkululeko Gama imedal yakhe, the winner 2021 21 kilometers Nkululeko Gama.
Beautiful stuff. That is Nkululeko Gama, our winner of the race today. 21 kilometers. He used 1 hour, 17 minutes. Beautiful pictures, of course, in the company of the mayor of Mbabane and other officials. Nkululeko Gama is so far one winner that we can always talk about when we talk about 21 kilometers. Mbabane half marathon. He did the best. We saw the dedication. We saw the the passion in what he did. Remember, the world record is 1 hour 2 minutes. The local, the country record, the national record is 1 hour 7 minutes. So he has 10 minutes short for him to break record. According to one specialist that who understands more about these records and how things are done to be able to break record, he needs a bit of work. He's already in the studio, Masite, to see Naumbuga in the company of the mayor and other officials. Lo 10 minutes agamsusa after skatsinganan. What's I break record 1 hour 7 minutes?
Yeah, depending on his training environment, depending on his coach. I mean, there are a lot of factors. He can. Maybe even good next race, if he would get enough race, he can eliminate 10 minutes and still
number one.
Number one, no break record, the standard national record. One or 10 minutes.
All right. A busy reporter of ours, field reporter Linda Damin. Over to you. What's happening on the ground?
Our number 2. Finally, wagcina ufikile, finishing line, wagcina ufikile. Uthi tena wendlula eThembelihle. Benisolo nibambele naNkululeko. Wathi na ufika eThembelihle wafika kwakushiya.
Ngisengafuna nje Samuel wangikhona phunyuka.
Wangikhona uthi bonke kude ku STP. STP. Ungasho ukuthi yini lekuphathamile ukuthi i-break ya almost 2 years kude
ngiyabuka ngicabanga kanjalo nami, but next time I know I'll beat him.
Next time you'll beat him. We'll see next time beat him. Mhlomelise imedal ube number 2 we 21 kilometers njoba ngishilo ngathi nabasakhupha kuthi tena kubhekwa lengendasi uyowukela khona eWoodlands wasiyacacisa Nkululeko washo ukuthi so winile sesinaye ke number 3 utawusonzela naye kodwa ke basahlomelisa number 2 kwanyalo sitambuka naye simuve meya somhlomelisile. Yes. Yes. Mhlambe le pace beyikanjani nje lamgwaqweni utive uperform kanjani wena?
Hayi bekahle kakhulu. Performe kahle. Sekuthi nje COVID isende kusangakhona ukujima kahle. Ama games bekude. But number 1 ngabe ngimthethe. But number 2 bekanhlanzekile ngile COVID isende ukuthi sababede ama marathon lamani.
Kuyadasteka mhlambe ungasho nje khona lapha kufika khona ehilini lapha bekwenyuke wena bo comfortable ekwenyukeni noma la kubekele khona noma la kuhlela khona
ekunyukeni ngoba number 4 nje ngimshaya kunyuka khona nje kafika sala. So far it was a marathon le inanzi kakhulu. Yeah, next stage ene ngaba netimbasha kancane sizokhona Yeah, kona le marathon emnandi. I-routine was very good. Yeah, ima-hills iphindze ibekele ama-hills iphindze ibekele kakhulu. Lesikudzinga kakhulu vele asigijima.
No, siyabonga kakhulu usho kona ukuthi i-COVID ibabulele ibaphathamisile kakhulu kodwa next year nkululeko ngathi ufuna ungathi uyanibusa like 21 kilometers.
Hayi, training. Kude la kude imfihlo, training on. Mina sekuthi bengatrain isikhathi esiningi. Bengithe ngithena ngiphindze khona bengihle ngibhizi ngakho. But ke nguleko uyatrain. Kude secret la nayo training kuphela.
Awu sesikhathi sakhe ke meya ukuthi avele amgabise leyo medal kuba number 3 ku21 because i-achievement lenkulu kakhulu number 3 ku21 kilometers njoba asho ukuthi i-COVID babulele kakhulu bangakhona ukuthi kujima inkululeko ujimile upracticeile kuthi secret lenganani siyabonga kakhulu well done sinaye number 4 naleben computer nabo but nkululeko cishe about 800 meters bekavule kakhulu.
Ya kona bekavule kakhulu kodwa ke kutimisela nje ku training yona no indoda letimisela kona la gijimeni vele so nathi ke sizamile sefika la sifika khona akafani nekuhlala ukuthi nje lokube kunale COVID besingakhoni kahle lokutraina kahle but nje lokuphelile kusengqonywana.
Kusethe lokuphelile mhlawumbe ungasho nje usummarizeele ukuthi wena ufike wadiva ucomfortable kuphi la kwenyukela khona noma la kubekele khona noma la kwehlela khona.
No la kwehlela khona nala kubekele khona no comfortable ma hills kuphela cishe beka ngathi bekamnika iproblem. Yeah.
Ithi nyalo iplan yakho ubuke ukuthi ku next marathon ube number 2 noma number 1 noma ithi le target.
No i-target yami vele beyila top 3. Ya kodwa kona kwalile kopha nje no akangishiyina isigaba lesithi lebengimlandzela but next time ngizama kulungisa.
Siyabonga kakhulu sesikhathi sakhe meya amhlomelisa amnike yena imedal sabe sesiya ku number 5 nasacedzile meya kodwa nyalo basathatha dona tithombe na meya basathatha dona tithombe namasipala siyabonga bhuti wami number 5 ingathi slow shows sitshelile ngale marathon le ngoye special le 21 kilometers bhuti wami kunjani ungenile ku top 5 uhappy kanganani ukuthi finally kilometers marathon life.
Ngijabule kakhulu athi ngi number 5 and sibonge kumasipala kusendela into lefana nale kade sayigcina so ngaba nje ukuthi they are encouraging ama athletes ukuthi abe more active. The basic thing ukuthi ube healthy benze futhi nibe naloku budlelwane nalabanye abantu because kukhona le build up ukuthi kube na that friendship kube nalama build up ukuthi nadane nimbantu so ngiloko nje kakhulu
ku top 5 ungathi ningi2 beka slow jaws ingathi le target kuta kule competition yanamuhla.
Actually ngaloko ukuthi kunana into abo coronavirus kude lendlela lesitrainer ngayo so kwenda lokho ukuthi lo munye ajimele nalo munye ajimele but nje vele our focus ukuthi sibe the best nako lengakusho ukuthi ukuthi ku top 5 bangenile badlali bethu nabo lo number 1 nje nguleko was one part of us but somehow akasasuye so kungenteka phindze futhi abe ngumdlali lo munye lesayijime nayo so lokusho ukuthi number 1 nathi fana nethi number 1 kanye naye so sambongela kwana naye kuloko
but ke ngibona about 800 meters ovulile nguleko ipass the secret
okay kujima naye akusiko ukuthi besijima naye actually sake sajima naye akusilo ukuthi but nje vele nguleko is the best runner so nakangathola labantu abatamaka kahle apart from lokho ukuthi ufuna lokona lokho but nje nakangakhona lokuthi labantu abatambuild abe athlete so naye akhulumela abanye angafunda ukuthi abe yedwana lempilo so kungaba kahle everyone angakhona benefit kule sport ngoba angeke abe number 1 ayedwana.
No siyabonga sengikhweshela yena ke meya naye ngena mina ethi uthole imedal
ube quick lapho 5 minutes siphume moya.
Putwam, niyalandzelana. Number 4, Kamga Slow Chose. Number 5, Kamga Slow Chose. Number 6, what's the security yale team Slow Chose?
Sisebenza ma-weekend training. So, compete against each other. Ngiyolo kusenda sibe motivated.
Happy kangana final i-marathon ibuyile.
Happy kakhulu ngoba almost siphose sahlala 2 years so singagijimi, but we were still maintaining on the road ukuthi singahlali ngoba nasihleli sitawugain. So ngilo ivelile.
Okay. Angikhweshele yena mayor naye yona i-medal. Team yakho mbali. Okay, akafakike ngenteke kube akafakike yena skipper saka Slow Chose, but naye is part of Slow Chose. 4 nyalo ama-athletes la ku top 6 akaswazi Slow Chose. Bayasho ukuthi nibene ama-weekend and ngema-weekends benjima kakhulu. Ingabe vele le team ithini le target?
Ya le target yale team vele ifuna ukuthi vele igcine ishaya wonke lama-team ona nalawa ama-forces vele le team lena i-strong kakhulu. Ngayithanza nje nami ngaqala ngagijima as a hayi khululekiwe la khaya manje mina ngihlala khashana eBhunya but nje ngiyatraina ngale siya-communicate ku Facebook vele Slow Chose embili.
Slow Chose embili. Medal yakho nangimeya akagabisa imedal.
From our in-house analyst who is today acting as a field reporter. This is the main picture of the winners on the day, and of course as a viewer, whatever you're wondering, the man in the center of the picture is Ngulele Kokama, 1 hour 17 minutes, the 21 kilometers winner. Second is on the left and third on the other side. Slow Chose so far is in the top 6. 4 athletes within Slow Chose so far have made headlines. What a broadcast it's been. To you, Mr. Masitev, just maybe give you 2 or 3 words before Sivaledi say, what was your key moments in your race?
Coming back from such a long layoff, the performance, I'm happy. I'm happy with the performance. The boy did it. He had it in mind. Although Nangubuga, maybe if you can talk to his coach, it wasn't breaking the record. It was winning the race. He did that.
All right. Dr. Si Bwereka Fishanegu, Linda Dlamini, our in-house analyst on the field reporter. Linda Dlamini, back to you, master on the field.
Okay. Yes, ngiyabonga e-studio mhlambe nebabukela emakhaya babonile ukuthi i-top 3 mhlambe le competition beyi tough kakhulu. Ngiwo ke amadvosa lawa lamathathu ngicabanga ukuthi ngi-Abednego na Meshak bale 21 kilometers. Gentlemen, siyabonga, congratulations. Mhlambe sengilabe sengisala naye mayor welidolobha, siyabonga, hambanini, enjoy. Mayor, finally sibonile 21 kilometers beyishume kakhulu. Sibonile ukuthi basi bakhala ngokuthi i-COVID balimete, ngeke sikubalekele lokho. Mhlambe nini na ubuka nale attendance tonke letinvo leto ni happy kanganani? Ekseni ngubonile ukuthi bosho ukuthi inombolo yakujabulisa, but nyalo ngicamathi ujabula kakhulu.
Awu vele ngijabula kakhulu, umuntu akababonge bantu bembabane labangaqhamuke emba tonke tingijini. Bonke nje labende ukuthi lo msebenzi ube muhle. Nkosi yami sibuya COVID. Kodwa nje simbabane sibone ukuthi ende lutho asibacele abantu bashukume bende nakulaba kwendawo kuyinjabulo lenkulu ngoba sithi ngabantu labaphilile edorobheni kusosine edorobha liphila.
Mhlambe nje meya ngeke noma kuvulwa i-gym la park wakhuluma netindzawo letifana nabo Fandeni, wakhuluma nelendzawo ukuthi ngifuna le ku-improve letindzawo letilanga. Itsini vele lenhloso yeMbabane ingase nifuna kubona bonke abantu baseMbabane baphilile.
Inhloso yethu nje ithi asisugcina lana ekhaya edorobheni asiphume ngoba phela abantu abadzala Nkosi yami ngeke bakhona kusuka lebedinga la. So kungakho sesiya kubo Fandeni, siya kubo Mongala, so sidamathi sitawufika kutonke tindzawo ukuthi abantu abadzala nabo bakhona kushukumisa umtima. So siyabanxusa nje vele ukuthi abatilungiselele ngoba tilungiselele khona into esingasukwenza ukwende kahle.
Siyabonga kakhulu Mayor. Yes, Fabrice, sikhona khona ePrince of Wales la eMbabane njengoba ngisho ukuthi bese sigoqota because isikhathi siyasalela kodwa ke vele kuyachubeka la njengoba ubona ukuthi inombolo athi ngoba ugcinile ekseni sibonile basaqala la Tinvo Fabrice noma Tinzambo ngiyathi goqota la Nkululeko usule inkundla ke yes irecord imhlulila kashaya lesikhathi bekasifunile kodwa ke le gap layivulile kulo number 2 ngicaba ukuthi kube Tinvo leto longasho ukuthi uyamnika leyo credit ngithatha Tinzambo kunalo lonke lithimba lekhona la nginaye Phathizo Msibi nginaye Taribo Bhembe nginaye Wandile Motha nginaye Vusi Mbamali ePrince of Wales Stadium ngibisela kuwe Fabrice e-studio.
Thank you very much to you, Linda Dlamini, and the entire team that you're working with there at Prince of Wales. Beautiful stuff, beautiful records, beautiful things. Thank you to the mayor of the Mbabane City, Nguleko Gama, the winner. 1 hour, 17 minutes. Beautiful stuff. Thank you very much to the winner. Slow Joes in the top 6 have 4 athletes. Beautiful stuff. Magama Yekbonga Uwe Babema City. 2 words before we close.
Mr. Fabrice.
Yes.
Stand TV.
Yes.
Ngabakutibongela kakhulu.
Yes.
For what? Bringing this sport to the Swazi who's down there at home. Municipality Council of Mbabane. Siyabonga kakhulu. Bodan na athletics Eswatini na everyone bring these races. Go to Eswatini athletics nyo cela go regulator la sports age.
There have it. Thank you very much to Masita Tusi, the Athletic Association official. He was also a lecturer. He's got all the experience when it comes to Athletic Association. The entire station, the crew that made sure that this broadcast was brought you live. Title organizers, municipality. On Monday for the edition of Temitaro, we've been blessed with the morning edition, first ever of Mbabane Half Marathon in nearly 2 years to take place. Ngululeko Magama was the winner of the day. He took the stage to the men that we saw today. Ngululeko Gama. Spuma Gansh.
ShopRite Black Friday just got bigger and better with 4 days of Black Friday. Get up to 50% off on products like 2 Sunlight Laundry Soap Bars, only 20 ml. Ultramel Vanilla Custard, just 18 ml.